I had no idea that Angel Reese didn't even bother to show up, did not show up to support her teammates. It was that unimportant, but yet took a victory lap that you won a championship? You got to be joking.
Angel Reese beating her shit. What y'all gonna say now? Now that I have this unrivaled championship that I didn't even think to attend. She went to LeBron James's youngest son's high school state championship game. If this championship mattered, she would show up. She can afford it. Angel Reese is a champion in the unrivaled that virtually no one watched. People immediately took to social media and Twitter and started posting, look at what Angel Reese has accomplished. She has a national championship at LSU. She was the rebounding queen of the WNBA. Now she has a championship in the unrivaled, and she's Defensive Player of the Year. Oh, what an accomplishment.
What if a champion didn't even show up to win? Picture this. A basketball star hailed as the next big thing claims a shiny new title, except she wasn't there when her team crossed the finish line. That's the wild story of Angel Reese and the Unrivaled Championship, a saga that's got the internet buzzing and the sports world scratching its head. By now, you've probably heard her name. She's the rebounding queen, the trash-talking phenom who's been everywhere since her LSU days. But this latest chapter, it's got people asking, is she a legit legend or just a media darling riding a wave of hype? Buckle up, because this tale's about to take some sharp turns.
Angel Reese, 3-on-3, full season highlights. Let's get it. This is my MVP, everybody, right here. She didn't win it, but she should have. Bang! Did, however, win Defensive Player of the Year. I would have given it to the rim. Bang! Best plays from the best player on this account only, right here. Bang! Oh yeah, you gotta see this one. This is a personal favorite. Hand-eye coordination, the footwork. Bang! Another fan favorite, wide open. Bang! Greatest to ever get their shot blocked, right here. Bang!
Angel Reese stormed into the Unrivaled League like she owned it. This 3-on-3 women's basketball experiment kicked off in 2025, and Reese made it her playground. She snagged Defensive Player of the Year honors, locking down the paint with a league-high 12.1 rebounds per game. Her highlight reel was ridiculous. Think 22 points and 21 boards in a single game, the first 2020 stat line Unrivaled had ever seen. Teamed up with stars like Chelsea Gray on Rose BC, she looked unstoppable, racking up double-doubles and turning heads. For 10 weeks, she was the heartbeat of a squad that defied the odds, proving she could hang with the best. But that wasn't the whole story.
Angel Reese was a member of the Rose. They won the inaugural Unrivaled Championship last night.
I guess if you want to take a victory lap on that, you can. I just don't know if it means anything. I guess if you want to take a victory lap on that, you can. I just don't know if it means anything.
Fast forward to March 17th, 2025. Rose BC clinches the inaugural Unrivaled Championship, taking down Vinyl 62-54 in a gritty showdown. Chelsea Gray dropped 39 points, Brittany Sykes sealed it with clutch free throws, and the team walked away with $50,000 each in bonus cash. It was a Cinderella run for a squad ESPN pegged to finish dead last. Sounds like a dream, right? Here's the kicker, Angel Reese wasn't even on the court. A nagging wrist injury sidelined her for the semifinals and the finals, 2 games that decided it all. Her teammates fought tooth and nail, but Reese, she was nowhere near the action. And what happened next would shock everyone.
This championship was to Angel Reese. Angel Reese didn't even attend the game. She was not in the building last night.
Man, these athletes, they make themselves look worse and worse and worse all the time.
All of that was more important than being at the location, being with her teammates.
Why is it just women's basketball where we see athletes acting like this?
So where was she? Not cheering courtside, that's for sure. While Rose BC battled for the title, Reese was spotted at Bryce James's high school state championship game. Yep, LeBron's youngest son. Instead of being in the building with her squad, she rolled up to a high-profile event hundreds of miles away. Then came the real jaw-dropper. She FaceTimed into the post-game celebration. That's right. While her teammates hugged it out and hoisted the trophy, Reese popped up on a screen, grinning like she just drained the game winner herself. To her, this major career moment was big enough to hype, but not big enough to attend, and the internet wasn't about to let that slide.
When her team achieved this remarkable accomplishment, Angel Reese was so thrilled, she FaceTimed in press conference and celebration. That's how big this Unrivaled Championship championship was. ESPN covered this championship. Chelsea Gray scored 30-some-odd points last night in the championship game. This championship that Angel Reese has added to her trophy case that she didn't even play in the last 2 games.
Social media lit up like a wildfire. Angel Reese didn't play a single playoff game, and her team still won. LMAO, they didn't need her. One ex-user cackled. Another chimed in. She's out here taking victory laps for a championship she didn't even show up for. Clownery at its finest. The roasting was relentless. People called it a fake title, a participation trophy, and worse. But her die-hard fans pushed back hard. She carried them to the playoffs. Y'all act like she didn't earn it. One supporter fired back. Haters stay mad while she stacks rings. The debate raged on, splitting Hoops fans down the middle. But there's more to this mess than just tweets.
She thought so much of this championship that she was like, nah, I don't want to diminish the greatness of this championship by attending the game and rooting on my teammates. So I'll FaceTime in. No one wanted a 3-on-3 full-court women's basketball league, and no one paid attention to this. Let's put together a social media campaign and let's pretend like Angel Reese just accomplished something important.
Let's talk about the hype machine. ESPN, Sportskeeda, you name it. They couldn't wait to crown Reese a champ. Headlines screamed about her historic win, plastering her name everywhere like she'd just conquered the WNBA. Thing is, barely anyone watched this thing. Unrivaled wasn't some elite league packed with Aja Wilson or Caitlin Clark. It was a 3-on-3 startup with 6 teams. A sideshow that struggled to grab real basketball fans. Sure, Rose BC pulled off the upset, but calling it a championship on par with LSU's NCAA title or a pro league ring, that's a stretch. And yet, the media ran with it, desperate to keep Reese in the spotlight. But whispers were already starting to spread.
Because we're going to build up this narrative that Angel Reese is one of the great athletes of our lifetime. She's right there with Steph Curry, and she's right there with LeBron James. She's right there with Kevin Durant. She's got a championship at LSU, and now she has a championship in the Unrivaled League. Let's go rush to social media and pretend that you care more about the Unrivaled League than Angel Reese does.
Here's where it gets juicy. Rumors swirled that Reese didn't just miss the game for her wrist, she ditched it for clout. Showing up at Bryce James's game wasn't random. It was a calculated move to stay relevant, some say. Then there's the wilder speculation. Rose BC might have been better without her. Chelsea Gray went off in the finals and the team's flow looked smoother, more cohesive. They didn't miss a beat when she sat out. Maybe she's not the star we thought, one ex-post mused. It's a spicy take and it's got people wondering, did her absence expose cracks in her game? The plot thickens and it's about to get even messier.
Angel Reese, 3-on-3, part 13, let's get it! Classic long 2. Bang! PSA, no rims or backboards were harmed during the filming of this video. But viewers are encouraged to look away. Bang! What? Bang! I heard her say that she might sit out if the WNBA doesn't pay her what she deserves. They say $1 million for every missed layup is fair. Bang!
They are stat petting queen properly. Fair wages for all. I repeat, fair wages.
Remember, they're coming to see her. Long 2, butter pecan, burst!
Fresh off the win, Reese took to X with a flex. $50K need dat tet. That $50,000 bonus from Unrivaled, it's more than half her WNBA rookie salary, over $70,000 with the Chicago Sky. She didn't hold back, clapping at haters and jabbing at the league's pay scale. I'm on a rookie contract, that $50,000 means more than you think, she posted, hinting at bigger frustrations. Just weeks earlier, on her podcast, she'd threatened to sit out if the WNBA didn't cough up better wages. If they don't pay us what we deserve, we're done, she warned. It's bold, it's brash, and it's got everyone talking about her next move. But there's a flip side to this bravado.
Don't understand how the WNBA won't have enough money to pay her. I mean, max contract, we're talking about Curry land, we're talking about LeBron. I mean, she brings all the eyeballs. She's so skilled, she does everything perfectly. I mean, she can dunk too. Look at that.
Bang! Netflix, listen to me. If the WNBA won't pay her, you better. Comedy special, man. She's hilarious.
Who else can do the hop, skippity, drop, step, bang better than her? Bang! Bang!
Think about the real champs. Caitlin Clark, A'ja Wilson, Brianna Stewart. When they win, they're on the floor, bleeding for it. Clark's rookie year flipped the WNBA upside down. 200% viewership spikes, packed arenas, you name it. Wilson's got MVPs and rings she earned with sweat. Reese, she's got hustle and a knack for rebounds, no doubt. 12.1 per game in Unrivaled, 13.1 as a WNBA rookie. But skipping the biggest games and still claiming glory? That's not how legends are built. If Clark missed the finals and FaceTimed in, the narrative would shred her. With Reese, it's different. Too different. And that's the crack in her armor people are starting to see.
And this championship game was so unimportant. She's like, nah, I'm good. I'll watch from home. I'll watch this stream from home. And I'll FaceTime in if we win.
This league has got to figure out a way to honor Angel Reese in all this. That's right.
So what's the deal? Can Reese keep coasting on hype? Or is this championship the moment it all unravels? She's got the personality. Loud, unapologetic, magnetic. Her LSU title's legit. Her rebounding crown's real. But this Unrivaled fiasco? It's smoke and mirrors. A glorified pickup game she didn't even finish. The media's dying to make her the face of women's hoops, but the truth's creeping in. She's not dominating like the greats. Her team won without her, and she still took the spotlight. How long can that illusion hold? Sooner or later, the court's where she'll have to prove it. Not Twitter, not FaceTime, not headlines. And the clock's ticking.
We have to sit through the fake importance of double-doubles all over again? Question mark? Oh, nobody gets hollow double-doubles like your girl, Angel Reese. There are 16 players with a higher point per average than Reese. She led the league in rebounds per game and personal fouls per game. Her points numbers won't translate to the W very well because free throws only count for 1 point. 12 rebounds per game, how many of which were her own missed putbacks?
Here's the twist. This title might not be Reese's triumph. It could be her wake-up call. The internet's split, the rumors are flying, and the hype's teetering on a ledge. She's got the talent, the swagger, the stage. But does she have the grit to back it up when it counts? Drop your take in the comments. Is Angel Reese a champ worth celebrating, or a star overhyped by a desperate narrative? Hit that like button, subscribe, and stick around, because the next chapter in this saga is gonna be wild. See you there.